Would you be shocked if I told you you couldn't advertise your property publicly before it was ready to go to MLS? Well, a few sellers were recently when I explained to them that the new CREA regulation means that you cannot advertise one-to-many with anything that showcases the property prior to 3 days before going live on MLS. What does this mean for consumers? Is it going to hurt your bottom line as a seller? In this video, I'm going to give you my opinion and how we are navigating the waters of real estate, which is changing every single day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Justin Konikow. Me and my wife, Shannon, own a company called Prime Real Estate. We operate in southwestern Ontario, Canada, but we actually have global coverage and some partners that are everywhere. And it's insane to see all of the different rules and regulations when it comes to organized real estate in the States, in Canada. In London, UK, there's something called gazumping, where I buy your house, you buy his house, and guess what? I can back out right up until the day of closing, causing absolute chaos. This is why understanding how real estate happens and having an effective strategy from pricing to launch to marketing to negotiation can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars to your bottom line. But let's talk about the CREA regulation. So in my opinion, I think the regulation came because during a bull market, there was a lot of shady tactics happening where agents were double ending or doing both ends of a transaction to one of their buddies for 20% under market and not even allowing other people to see a property. And they were leaving coming soon signs on their front lawns for sometimes months at a time. Now, boards had a policy typically in place that at 5 to 7 days would be normal for a coming soon sign, depending on where you're at. When you're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, there's some shenanigans going on. So unfortunately, a few bad actors heard it for everybody else. Now, on the other side of that coin, it's really unfortunate because on every single listing that I would launch as part of my package, I would do a live stream on media day, meaning we have a decent following online. We would bring in people and tour the properties, and we didn't care if it was an agent, we didn't care if it was a buyer. We would cooperate with everybody because we wanted maximum exposure for our properties. We would have email campaigns and all kinds of other proprietary tactics we would use to let the world know that it was coming, and we were always happy to cooperate. My end game wasn't just to do both ends of the transaction and be one of those shady agents. My end game was to do the best job for my clients and also make my community feel like I was being transparent so everybody had a chance at the property when it came. Now with the new regulation, the sequence of events is the same. It just happens in a very compressed time frame. Also, I can still market properties one-to-one, meaning I have a beautiful property right now that is coming to the market and I am hammering the phones for the types of buyers and going to dig up the purchaser for it. The likelihood that I do both ends of the transaction is actually much higher, and it's very unfortunate because this is a premium piece of real estate that people would absolutely kill for, and I want to tell the world, but they don't want to put it on MLS yet. There's reasons why these sellers want to wait until May, and I understand the reasons, but at the same time, it's actually hurting the consumer more than it's helping. So what does this mean for you as a home seller? Well, the biggest tip that I can give you is if you're hiring somebody, find out if they have an actual plan. What is the calendar of events for launching your property? What are they doing to pre-market the property? How are they going to deal with this new regulation? And if they can't drive the bus, maybe you should find somebody that can. When a consumer and a real estate agent partner, it is a synergistic relationship. There are great agents out there who are sometimes undervalued because of how the consumers look at the industry at large, and there are really bad actors in this industry that are completely overpaid, in my opinion, that shouldn't be selling real estate, and definitely you want to hire the one that is good. If you want me to do a video on top questions to ask agents as you're interviewing them, jump in the comments and let me know. If you like this content, let us know as well. Welcome to the Prime Nation. We do draws every month. We do market update videos. We have masterminds where we invite people to unbelievable properties. The last one was held at a $2.8 million hobby farm. We had baby goat feeding. We had live music. We shot 4 live podcasts. If that sounds interesting to you and you want to get into our ecosystem, just connect with me below, and looking forward to seeing you in person or on the next video.